Okay, just going to be moving through some protraction, retraction drills. Notice here that I set myself up really long arms, move through my cat, and slowly drop the chest down. Big rounding out of the shoulders, retract the shoulders, and then protract. So drop down, keep the arms nice and long, and then bring the shoulder blades out and up. And notice that my arms don't move. And then we're going to allow ourselves to push through to chaturanga. So you're going to push through, tuck your chin to chest, slowly drop down, and notice that the elbows stack over the wrists. Slowly do this a couple of times, drawing your chin to chest and drawing your head down to ground. Not too much pressure. And just moving through a few chaturanga drills. This is warming into the wrists. We're going to take this a little step further in a moment. You'll notice what happens. But at the same time, we keep the bottom lifted, but a slight tuck of the pelvis. Now what I'm going to do is set myself up and notice how far forward I come for a stretch in the wrist now. Forward. Tuck my chin to chest, draw the head down, chaturanga the arms, elbows still over wrist, but push back. So we keep long and lengthened as we come over and bring a little bit more pressure into the wrists. Now only come as far as you feel is comfortable. I have quite a lot of flexibility in my wrists, so I'm pressing forward. And this will help with the balance into balancing postures and with your flows. Making sure the elbows tuck right back toward the side of the body as you squeeze those elbows in to get a nice chaturanga movement. And then we're going to change this and draw the head up. So we're just slightly looking at above the hands now, pushing through and drawing the chest down toward the ground, pressing back up. So still working into the triceps to build the strength and the shoulders. But this time the chest is reaching forward. I'm not coming quite as far forward in the wrists. You could come further forward if you wanted to, but just still moving through that chaturanga. You've got that bottom that still tucks, the belly hugs through the spine, and you find a nice solid frame, keeping the arms really long and then into a down facing dog. And just moving, we take a big lift of that left leg, take it through, and then we're coming into a half split. Notice how you feel as you chuck your chin to chest and just slowly roll down. Staying here, breathe the length as long as you like. And then just notice how you feel as you press forward to open up the right hip flexor. So we draw the left knee out. We just let the foot splay as much as it feels comfortable and move to and fro. So from your nice hip flexor back into your half split, and see how you feel as you come back to the other side. Big stretch up, step through. Take your time to breathe the space into half split first, lifting up the toes, drawing the chin to chest, rounding the body down as far as you feel is comfortable. Breathe and stay here as long as you wish. Then again, open up that knee, come back into your half split. I like to move through fascia, so this is just taking the opportunity just to move a little bit more into the webbing, that fascia tissue around the muscle. And then we're going to lift the arm. We're going to retract, protract, lift the other arm. So you lift the arm on a protraction. Big protraction, widen the shoulders, lift up nice and tall, retract on an exhale. Nice big inhale, lift. Hand down, exhale. Big protraction, lift, inhale. Just see how you feel as you start to hug the belly through the spine, activating into the obliques and right into the back body. Just moving through all of the muscles and growing really strong in those shoulders as you move through these drills. Just noticing how you're feeling. Going really long into the thighs. And then we're just going to allow ourselves to come back into a plank. Widen out the shoulders, so you're protracting, and then you're dropping the knees down but don't quite touch. Really lengthen out the body, hug your belly through the spine, notice that the hands directly under the shoulders. Then we're going to take our right knee under hip, and I'm just going to lift that right knee up as I protract. I don't take a retraction there, I stay protracted, and I'm just drawing the knee down, staying long through the body. Lift and slowly drop, lift and slowly drop. On an exhale, I lift and squeeze that knee in. And then I'm just going to open up the hip, lift up the arm, and this time I have a full line. My right toes behind my right knee, and then my left leg is directly up in line with hip. Just looking down, or you could look out toward the other side or look up toward the hand, just depending upon where your balance is, and lifting a good couple of times into that hip. This is really drawing focus and attention to balance, length, and strength. Slowly bring yourself down. And then we're just going to bring ourselves forward. We're going to just take the right foot to the inside of the left thigh, lift up nice and tall, and reach yourself forward. Just taking a nice stretch, lifting the toes up, let your head or chin tuck back towards your chest. You round out and just come down as far as you feel is comfortable. Just take a good couple of deep breaths here as we relax the muscles now. Try not to force the muscles, just find that relaxation. And then we'll move back into our down facing dog. Preparation to move through the other side. So big stretch, dropping the elbows down, flowing into your plank, shoulders lifted, and drop the knees down. So shoulders, I mean, like you really push long into the arms, open the scapula, but you hug your heart into your chest and round out the back body. And I do 5 of these drills. Drop the leg down. As you can see, the left foot is behind the left knee, and then I'm going to just allow myself to pick all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, come up. But we don't retract the shoulders. We keep protracted, so we don't drop the shoulders down. Stay nice and high. Really hug that belly through the spine. This is fabulous for strength building. Absolutely fabulous. And keep the leg there. You can tuck the toes if you wish, or you can untuck the toes. I feel a little unbalanced, so I end up untucking my toes. And then lift up and down. Up and down. Just notice the length into the right hand, and your toes of that top foot are facing toward the side of the room. Trying to grow really strong and long. Notice how you feel. And then slowly taking that right foot forward, left foot into thigh, big inhale, lengthen out and draw yourself down as far as you feel is comfortable. Just remembering that when you draw with a flat back, you're moving a little bit more into the hamstring, rounded back is more into the back body. So this is really wonderful for building strength in your chaturanga and bringing focus to your balance postures, growing in your own practice. Namaste, guys. See you soon.